Howdy. I just finished a book by Aurini called As I Walk These Broken Roads. And normally I just do stump speech or some kind of thing, talk about one or two points. But you can tell I'm being serious about this because I've actually taken notes because the book was that good and I wanted to make sure I hit on everything. I'm going to be writing a more thorough review, though, when I can articulate my thoughts and write more clearly on the blog. But for a video review, I'll just be a bit more conversational but hit these main points. But it's definitely worth, I want to be thorough because it is that good. First, understand this is it's fiction. I haven't read a fiction book since The High King, probably back in middle school in the 80s. Everything I've read since has been nonfiction, primarily research. So, I'm the type of guy that likes to wait till a book turns into a movie because it takes less time to watch a movie. Like Atlas Shrugged, I don't want to read 1,300 pages. So I'm glad it came out. But as a favor to Davis, I went through it and I was shocked how good it was. Not to question his writing ability, but because I'm lazy, I don't want to read that much. But it was one where you had to pull yourself away from the book. But that being said, I don't read fiction all the time, so maybe I'm not that good of a character and it's been a long time, but I would almost put this on par with The High King by Lloyd Alexander, adjusting for age, of course. So we have that. First, though, the plot is great. It moves, it's constantly going, it's linear, you don't have to, there's no ML shaman or whoever that guy pulling tricks on you. It's a straight up good plot. And it's a post-apocalyptic story that takes on a Western feel about it. And it wasn't written purposely like that, but it naturally does. So he's not trying to do that. It comes out naturally like that. So it gives it a really cool twist or a combination of Mad Max, but less chaos. There is some Wild West frontierism going on there. So that's good. The character development is great through conversation. And he goes into some detail, maybe a little bit more than I'd like, but it's a minor aside, but you really get to know all the characters in there, especially the two main ones, and some of the criminals. Also about the criminals, I don't know if you've ever seen Ninja Scroll. What keeps the book going is that there's multiple enemies. It's not just one big bad thing that they got to go and knock out. There's multiple, so there's not a lull. There's normal lulls in the story, but it moves along, because in Ninja Scroll he had to kill the 8 devils of Kimon, so you knew every 12.5 minutes there was going to be a fight, so it was really kind of a cool movie. That's why, because again, I'm lazy, I don't like reading. And then also the perfect amount of fill. Some books I've read, and her eyes glistened in the light, and then 18 pages later you find out, okay, you really like the girl, or 2 pages to describe what a dog looks like. This isn't it. It's not too little, it's not too much. It's the right amount of fill in terms of layout of the land, the environment that he's describing, so you get a good picture in your mind what it looks like. And what probably my favorite thing about the book is underlying the entire plot. There's a plot that's going on, but underneath this, it's not really a subplot, but some undertones that are philosophical, not even political, but philosophical, religious. It addresses things like economics, religion, independent thinking. And what it is really is it's a scathing ripping apart of modern day society about people's ignorance, both today and in this theoretical future. And so if you read between the lines, it is an editorial ripping people apart, and a well-deserved one, I might say, as well. So he leaves no one standing. He takes shot at people who are ignorant, religious zealots. The religious cult that's in this thing is awesome. You gotta read it for yourself. And that's kind of my favorite part of the book. It's a relatively short read, I think 241 pages on PDF. I don't know what it is, but you can get it on Amazon. And again, I'm not an expert on fiction, but it was a great book. In my honest opinion, this is not because I'm friends with Davis. This is not because I'm trying to get some Manosphere guy undue attention. It would be a movie I'd go see. That's how good this book is. It's such a good book. I can't wait for it to come out on a movie, but we don't have any connections in Hollywood, but it's that good, and there's some action. It's a solid guy book. I don't know if the girls are really going to like it, but guys, this is a good one. This is definitely pretty. I don't want to ruin too much of it for you, but you'll like it. So go buy it. That is As I Walk These Broken Roads. It's on Amazon, and definitely you won't regret it.